Closing in on. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez is there. 2 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Changeup in for a strike. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport. And he will get there to make the run. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. Ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius, and he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Richards comes set. 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout. Uh-oh, he whips on it. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Has a look, now the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to beat them down.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Line hard to the left side. He's ready, here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hicks running from first, and he fouls this one off. Pujols in foul ground. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. On to Kozar here for the force, and that'll be that. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-2. Fouled away. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Popped him up. Torres has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Upton now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Upton, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. The American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Popped up. Pujols waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready now for L.A., Zach Kozar. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Tap down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And now for the Angels, number 37. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Popped high in the air. Voigt is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, number 3 will take his first hacks here. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. After it is Hicks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. They'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's wide, 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Richards gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Now this chop fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Here comes another 0-2. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. So striding forward now, Mike Trout. He popped out in his first trip. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit in the air out toward left. Gardner's after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. 2 gone now for the Angels in the fourth. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. And it's fouled away. He's running again. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simmons. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Richards peers in. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Miguel Andujar goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. So striding in, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. This is skied out toward right. Judge is there, 1 away. Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Zach Cozart. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Richards comes set. 0-1 on its way. Pitch inside the throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 3 is there, and the side. Stepping in, number 37. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Andujar is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now the pitch. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. This is drilled, but right into the shed. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Popped him up. Number 37 moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was The fly out. Richard steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he fouls this one off. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Didi Gregorius is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're
high in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was retired due to ground ball last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Fastball misses here to strike the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitches his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Number 37 goes to get it. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. At the plate, Gleyber Torres popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Missed with a slider. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now, Zach Cozart. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and that's behind his head, and that'll get a glare. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, number 37. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, number 3. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And he pops it up. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Cam Bedrosian answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bedrosian, a native of Georgia, who was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. The 2-0 is in off the plate.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Trout leads off second with nobody out. Fouled off. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Albert Pujols. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Working for the punch out and the offering. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Dylan Betances gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 outs here with the runner at third. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's 1 for 4. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. First offering on its way. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Hicks is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Angels, 2 runs on 4 hits. 2 errors. They left 4 runners on. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our favorite attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,301 pounds. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And that's by him, it's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
He'll try again, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers gloves it. On to first when there were two down. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball, 2-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. Bounced weakly near the plate. But that one rolls foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And there are two away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
1-2.
That misses. 1-2. Slider whiffed on first. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
0-1, here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. One down. Stepping up to the plate. Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit to first. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes.
And the throw to first is there. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Number 72.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a .333 hitter. Bottom of the second here with no score. Struck him out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. In now, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Luke Voigt goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. He's running. Got him swinging. The throw. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the... Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 4. And that misses, ball 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Sandy Leon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Payoff pitch one more time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, strike 1. Leon at second. Betts on at first with 2 down. And there's ball 1. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And right into the shift. Devers has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
swing and a little tapper. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss got him reaching. But no chance to recover. Hicks is on at first after the strikeout. Here's Miguel Andujar now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Weakly hit to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. In there at the knees, strike 1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Martinez stands at second with no outs. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And they're runners at the corners now. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Bogaerts takes off. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and a strike now. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later. So,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Luke Voigt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Down the third baseline. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Riding in once again, Gleyber Torres. Base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Pedroia over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. In there for strike 1. One run on 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll try and get things started as first delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slow bouncer to the right side. Moreland scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a step off. Now the 1-0. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Chasing after it is Bradley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. 0-1 the count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. J.D. Martinez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ground ball right into the shift. Torres has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready now, Miguel Andujar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Dustin Pedroia.
Line drive to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Dylan Betances comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting glove. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rafael Devers is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Second baseman, number 25.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what's stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Leon finds it, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Previous history. Against Dylan Betances, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. In there, 0-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the third. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the game.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it on the first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Moreland is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dustin Pedroia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Voit will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 out, nobody on. Goodness. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Luke Boyd. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Hit in the air out toward left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Previous history. Against Dellin.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Aroldis Chapman comes on to start. The home. Eduardo Nunez is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ball game! Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.